how Shadow's story started as a boy named Alex in 2nd grade. He had a special reading class so he could get help.
A lot of time I felt like I was going to give up. I felt like, I don't know why I'm the one that's stuck with this. Why is reading so hard? Why can't I spell this word? How come I can never get it right?
Alex was smart like all the kids that I work with, but he didn't understand why he couldn't learn. So he needed something to motivate him. And that happened to be the incentives that I went and purchased on my own from thrift stores, Goodwill. He put his sights on earning a Garfield.
His fur was matted and his stomach was stained, but Alex didn't care. When he got Garfield, he was so happy. He was beaming as if he just won the MVP for the Little League Championship.
And then, unfortunately, I showed my dog.
He showed Shadow, which was a big mistake.
Shadow had chewed up Garfield and tore him to bits.
Obviously, Shadow had not been trained properly and made a mistake. But the good things about mistakes is that we can all learn from them. Look what came from Shadow's mistake.
His mom's like, it's okay, we're going to get another one. And Alex is like, no, it's not the same. It's not going to be as good as my other one that I earned.
What I had to do to earn Garfield was sit in my seat and pay attention, do my homework, not disrupt the class. Something that sounds pretty easy to most kids, but for a kid with learning disabilities, it was a lot to accomplish, and it was something to feel proud of when you did.
I suddenly realized that earning was a huge motivator for Alex. I went and spoke to his teacher and learned that she and other special ed teachers were spending $1,000 or more every year of their own money to encourage students, because the cost of a discouraged student is so much higher. I learned that in this country, nearly 1 in 3 students with a learning disability drops out of school. 1 in 3. And I thought, what if? What if this teacher strategy was the basis of a community effort that got kids excited about learning, excited about school? What if the child who felt like he couldn't do anything right instead was acknowledged as a courageous learner? What if? So we started this little program in a couple of classrooms, and Alex felt we should name it after the dog.
Ready? First word is C. C.
The kids that come to me in the Learning Center are children who learn differently.
C. C. Okay, erase the word in the shaving cream.
One time I went to my uncle's house.
Some of them have learning disabilities, some of them have autism, a lot of them have attention deficit disorder.
I can't focus for an amount of time. I'll just want to get up and everything.
They have to make their brain stop and slow down sometimes. They need to keep control of their bodies in a different way.
You're doing good. You and me. We're just working, you and me.
Focus can be very difficult for them.
It feels like somebody just stuck a pan in my head, and it has the pot being cooked, my brain.
25, 50.
School's hard for them. School can just be really hard for these kids.
I feel like I'm really dumb a little bit, or stupid, but I know I'm really smart, but just I need to be taught a different way. I'm a kinetic learner.
Biggest myth, I think, is that they can't learn. And then they are always behind, and they should be treated special, or they should be pitied. And I don't think that's fair to them, because like everybody else, they have expectations and they can meet goals. And the higher you set their goals, the further they're going to reach.
That's one thing that Shadow Project has made a huge impact on these children. It teaches them that they can do it.
Then Jane's mother gave them some milk. Mary walked home.
Whoa, that was fantastic.
The Shadow Project helps them realize that by setting a goal and then working towards it, you can achieve it and you have a reward at the end of the road. They know that they can do it because they've done it before.
I made a goal for trying to get in my homework as much as possible and getting up to 5th grade level of reading and writing, and I got up to 5th.
They work to earn Shadow Bucks.
Okay, so I think you earned 10 for sure. Here you go.
Okay.
Okay, you want to put that with your shadow box? And then about once a month, we have Shadow Store. And the kids get to go to Shadow Store and buy things with the shadow bucks that they have earned. So they're earning while they're learning.
Who's this for?
My sister.
That's gonna be for your sister. That's awesome. They're just so proud of themselves, and they walk away and look what I got for my mom, and look what I got for my dad, and they're gonna love this. Okay, some lotion for mom. The Shadow Project has really helped to motivate a lot of students to turn their homework in.
And kids are actually showing up to school more.
We have some students that have made just great growths in their academic skills.
One of them with his mouth full called. I started earning my privileges to get these books at the Shadow Store. I got like a lot of books, so over the summer and weekends and stuff, I could just read them, and when I come back, I could just tell all the teachers about it.
He's really much more of a capable learner than he was, I think, at the beginning of the year. He sort of had walls, and they're now starting to come down.
It made me feel good because I'm reading a higher level than I was supposed to.
If there's one thing that I want you guys to take away from this, it's that reading and writing is still real hard for me. But just because learning is hard doesn't mean you can't be a good student. You just have to work extra hard and find what you love, and you have to go after that and pursue it. And you just can't let anyone steal your dreams and tell you you can't, because you guys can.
Okay, this was absolutely my favorite one. Do you want to hear the night? Do you want to hear about the night I got attacked by Bigfoot? Yes? Tough luck. And then